getting on together, helping one another, living in the rhythm as we journey on. Summer into winter, streams becoming rivers, everything around us is a moving along. The earth it keeps turning, everything around us is a moving along. We're living and learning as the day goes on.
I like those words from our song. I'm just going to read you those again because it links into today's assembly. The words of that verse are getting on together, helping one another, living in the rhythm as we journey on. And that's what we do in our school. That's what school's all about. When we're thinking about all the things that we like about school, a big part of school is learning how to get on with each other, with all of those children in your class, some of whom are your friends and some aren't. But we have to get along with everybody. Getting on together, helping one another, living in the rhythm as we journey on. That's school's rhythm, the rhythm of the school day, and how the day kind of goes through. So let me ask you, how are you getting on? How are you getting on with the people in your class? How are you getting on with your friends? It's been quite a while since you've all been together. How's that going? How's playtimes been and lunchtimes? I will have been out and about, so I'll know a little bit more about how that's going by this point on Wednesday. But I wanted to remind you all, and it's part of the school rules really, isn't it, about being ready, respectful and safe, that your friendships are so important, and it's one of the reasons why I'm so pleased that we're all back together in school. But it's just as important to get along with the people who maybe aren't your best friends as well. And remember to be respectful with your words and your actions. So have you remembered how to be a good friend? I hope you have. I'm sure that most of you have done. I've got a book for us today that's a reminder, a short and nice reminder about how to be a good friend, just in case during those months at home and at school, maybe you've forgotten. So here we are. Today's book is called Making Friends, but it's actually about making friends and keeping friends and being a good friend. So think about your friends as we read through today. What is a friend? Well, a friend, it tells us on our first page, a friend is someone you can trust. So think about your friends, maybe your best friend or your best friends. Do you trust them? Because that's really important. I bet you do, because otherwise you wouldn't be friends with them. Do you trust them if you want to talk about something, that they'll listen and that they'll be kind? All of my friends, the people I call my friends, I trust. I trust 100%, 1,000%. And that's a lovely feeling to have somebody that you trust. A friend is someone you can trust. Friends have fun together. So what have you been doing with your friends to have fun in the playground? What have you been playing? What games have you been playing? Because I know we're not allowed things like football at the moment. So you'll be having to, and the trim trails are out of action. So what have you been doing? What have you been playing to have fun together? I'd love to come round today and gather a list of all the things that you've been doing to have fun. Because I think it'd be nice to share those with other classes and also share them with your parents as well when I write to them and talk to them this week. Friends have fun together, and you are brilliant at making up games and ways to have fun together. How do you make a friend? Interesting one. Can you remember when you made friends with the friends that you have now? How did you do that? There are a few ways that tend to work. You can make friends by, first of all, asking someone to play with you. That's a really nice thing to do, isn't it? Even if those people aren't normally the people that you play with, ask them to play with you. It's a lovely thing to do. Ask them to join in. It'll make them feel really lovely. You can make friends by telling someone that you like them. I really like you. I really enjoy playing with you. I loved playing that game with you. Tell them that you've enjoyed their company. It just makes us feel great when someone tells us that people have enjoyed being with us. That was the best lunchtime ever. That was playtime. I wish it never ended. We were having such fun. I love playing with you. Good friends help each other. You are brilliant at this in Northowram Primary School. If someone falls over or if someone's looking sad, you help them. You help them up. You go and get them some help sometimes if they need some help from an adult. Good friends help each other. And good friends care for each other. We all need somebody to care for us when we're sad or hurt, and friends are really, really important, aren't they? I wonder if there's been any examples of you caring for a good friend this week. Perhaps somebody's been upset or somebody's been hurt and you've helped them and you've been a good friend. A good friend takes turns choosing a game. So a good friend isn't always bossy. Some of you sometimes can be a little bit bossy, but a good friend takes it in turns and says, oh, you choose now. I chose what we played last time. You choose now. That's being a good friend. Sometimes that's a hard one to learn, but it's important. A good friend shares her things. Yeah. Not just physical things like toys and balls and things like that, but actually feelings as well. A good friend shares their feelings, and when things are going on that maybe are a little bit difficult or happy or exciting, they share them. When something good or difficult is going on in their lives, friends share things. I share things a lot with people who are my friends, and it really helps me if I'm feeling excited or worried or sad or really happy. I'll always try to find a friend to share that feeling with. I also share some chocolate sometimes with Miss Horsefall. That's really nice too. A good friend listens to his friends. Listen to them. Listen to your friends. What do they want to do? What do they want to talk about? And a good friend, this is so important, so important. Learn this now, children, and you won't go far wrong in your friendships. A good friend says sorry when she is wrong. Have a look at this picture. It looks like they're having an argument. Now, arguments are normal. Falling out is normal in a friendship, but this part's really important. Saying sorry. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm sorry. And meaning it. Sometimes you're learning now, particularly as you get older, to say sorry before an adult has to help you with it. That's really important. Oh, I'm really sorry. I lost my temper. I'm sorry I made a mistake. Please can we carry on being friends? I'm really sorry about that. I wasn't at my best. It's important to be a good friend. I think that's really true. It's important to have a good friend, and it's important to be a good friend. So have a little think today. Have you been a good friend? How can you be a good friend? Coming back to school has maybe been tricky for some people. How can you support those people? Whether you're in year 6 or reception, help your friends out. Share things, enjoy things, say sorry when you've made a mistake, and you will be a good friend. And the better a friend you are, the more people will want to be friends with you. Okay, so there we go. I'll bob around today and talk to you about your friendships and maybe gather some of the best examples from this week, from Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, of how people have been good friends. And I want to listen to the things that you've done to enjoy each other's companies at your playtimes and lunchtimes too. So have a really good day. Have a really friendly lunchtime and playtime today. Enjoy your time together and enjoy your learning too. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone.